Hey guys, it's Kristen. I just wanted to come on and work a little bit more on the envelope folio. I wanted to show you what I did off camera and then do a little bit with you on camera. So you can see it's kind of bulging a little bit. So we flip that comes out for some journaling space there. And then we've got a closure here. I haven't put the closure on yet. I mean the ribbon. I have a ribbon picked out that I'm going to use. It's like this dark crimson red. But I haven't put that on yet because I'm still working and I don't want the string in my way. So then we flip it open and we have an envelope pocket here. And, oh, I gotta actually, oh, I do. I'm gonna have to close that because otherwise it's just gonna slide right through. So we'll have to kind of seal that up, but that's fine. We can do that. I have a pocket here. And then I have this flips open. I have a pretty piece of scrapbook paper here. This is what I did off camera. So I put this pocket in, I think, off camera. I decorated the back of this envelope. I did a little bit of collaging, which we will put the ephemera. Oh, I gotta glue that. Hold on here. See that? Oh. So I did some collaging here, and we're going to put a focal image on there a little bit later, probably in another video. I'm not doing the decorating right now. I'm just covering, covering the folio itself. So then you flip it open, and we have another envelope here that has same thing. We'll have to seal that. And then I put another pocket here, which I really like how this turned out. And then I sewed in my signature. I moved some things around, flipped some pages around because I felt like I wanted more of the bright stuff in the front. So I've got some music paper. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I did have to do some trimming. And I have not mastered the art of trimming with the oh my god, what is it called? With this thing. I always end up having like jagged edges, and it just is what it is. But anyway, so I've got that all set up in here. And I'll just do a quick flip through. Oops. So lots of journaling space. I don't know that I'm going to really fill this up. I think I'm going to leave the journal part naked. Because I feel like, oh, there's the center of the signature. And I was going to glue this down to have it be a pocket. But I feel like that's such great journaling spot that I just don't want to do that. So we're going to have that be a flip out. And then the other side of the signature, some pretty eco-dyed digitals, and I just really like how this turned out. So anyway, it's grungy, but it also has some, color to it. I really like it. Typing paper. Excuse me. So anyway, the last two pages. Again, the kit I'm using is from Artymaze. Actually, it's two kits that I'm using. One is a collage kit, which is this one, and the other one is the Sunflower Kit. A lot of these are from the collage kit. They're background pages, and they work really nicely. So then I put in a back pocket here as well. Again, nothing's been decorated. We're going to decorate together, I think. So, but I did get myself prepared to work on the back part of the book. So if you remember, I have an envelope flipping out this way, and then this is actually the back of the book. So we're gonna work on the back together. And I did get prepared ahead of time just because I didn't want to be inking. There was quite a bit of inking and cutting down, and I wanted to be prepared, so we're just gonna assemble together. But that's what I have. I'll just quickly show you, and then we'll get started on gluing. This is actually gonna be almost exactly how this is gonna go, is like that. So we've got that, and then we've got that pretty collage paper from the kit. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac because it's quick and easy, and also, there we go, it doesn't leave like those wrinkles in the paper, and I'm using copy paper in a lot of it, or thinner copy paper. So I just want to make sure. And of course I didn't get my tacky glue out yet. I really need to do that. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's actually like the last cool day, cool-ish, I should say, day that we're having for a while. It's like supposed to be pretty warm in the 90s the next few days. So yeah, my window weather is over, but I have thoroughly enjoyed having the windows open. So all right, so I am going to keep this as a working envelope because I feel like it's, you know, it's always good to have places to put little things. So I'm going to do the inside part first. I do have to flip this a little bit. So here, hold on a second. Let me make this so it's a little bit better. Okay. So I'm going to stick this in, and then I'm going to just glue around the top of it because I just feel like that's going to be easier. I mean, if you've, which I'm sure many of you have done some of these folios or sticking things inside envelopes, it's not always the easiest thing to do. Alright, that's gotta go in a tad bit more. Okay, back to flipping it just so I can lift this, because I'm gonna pull that up and then just glue right at the top. The whole thing doesn't need to be glued because we're not opening it. We're just keeping it as an envelope, and I forgot it doesn't go all the way across. All right. So I did do quite a bit of this stuff off camera, mostly because I just, like, I always struggle with sewing in my signatures. I just do. It's not the easiest thing. And I rather do that off camera so that if it doesn't work right, then I am not on camera embarrassing myself. So that's in, and that'll be great. So that'll be a nice pocket. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to just glue right onto the envelope because it'll be easier for me to maneuver the paper. And I'm all about doing what's, you know, easier for me. So I do want to put a smidge of glue there. Okay. I have to repaint my nails anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter if I get Fabri-Tac on it, right? Let's see, does that feels looks like it's glued down. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, oh, I do have some things I can talk to you about. I did get some new cupboards put in my kitchen, which is awesome. I am so happy with them. My goal this year is to make things more functional for me. My husband and I have been living in this house for over a year now, and you know, we didn't really do a lot of changes when we moved in. We kind of just moved in. So after living here for, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do that, did I? Alright, let's do this quickly and then ink my corners. I forgot to corner punch, which I did everything else, so. But anyway, so yeah, my husband and I, we did that. We put some new cupboards in. I have a new island on wheels. I'll take some pictures and insert it in so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But they really came out nice, and I'm really happy that we did that. You know, with everything going on with the whole virus and all that stuff, it's kind of been the year of, you know, doing stuff at home. So it's a little crooked, and I may have to trim a little off the edge. I don't know yet. No, that's not too bad. I don't, but I do want to just ink right there. And right there. Maybe I got glue on there and that's why that doesn't want to cover. Alright, well anyway. So that's why where I've been. I haven't really been in my craft room because I couldn't be in my craft room because basically my entire kitchen was in my craft room. So yeah, that's how that went. But it's done. I have already started preparing meals. I'm looking so forward to fall. I love cooking anyway, so for me, it's important to have a kitchen that is functioning and plenty of storage space. So yeah, I really am happy with that. And then, I mean, that's pretty much all this week has brought. Although I am harvesting quite a bit from my garden. I've been pulling tomatoes every day. I actually have a zucchini finally. I'm super happy about that. Yeah, it's been, the garden is definitely producing, which makes me very happy. So, you know, it's always nice to have fresh produce, especially when you put all the time into growing it. So, I also bought seeds already for next year. I'm waiting for those to come. So, last time I tried to order was kind of at the start of the pandemic, and it seemed like everybody had the same idea that I did, was let's grow our own food. And I couldn't get anything online, so I ended up having to go to the store and get my seeds. So I figured, you know what, let me start early, get my seeds now, because I will do what I did this year. I started seeds indoors, and I'm going to do that again because it really worked out nicely for me. So I love gardening. I mean, you guys have seen my garden and seem to really like me sharing, you know, what's going on in my garden. So I'm happy about that because I have several passions, and gardening is definitely one of them. Crafting is one of them. Cooking is one of them. So, yeah. Other than that, I mean, not much much else is going on. So, oh, I gotta go up a little bit more. I really like this envelope, but I feel like it needed to be strengthened, so that's why I'm using, this is scrapbook paper. This piece is scrapbook paper, and the back of it also is some thicker paper from a floral book that I had gotten at a resale shop. So, okay. I hope you guys don't mind that I got everything prepared ahead of time. This envelope is quite thin, so what I did was I folded this down to go across the bottom of it for a little added extra support. So when I flip this around, I will glue that down. And yeah, so I'll have to hopefully that's gonna fold out the right spot, and of course it's not, so well, it's fine. We'll make it work, right? Alright, so I obviously did not do that correctly. I'm not going to tear it up because I've already burnished it down. So here's what we're going to do. I have my acrylic ruler. I'm going to take my scissors. I do not have a... I'm really sorry about the dogs, guys. It's really ridiculous. I'm just going to take the back of my scissors and just do a line here. And then that way, I hopefully will be able to fold that around. Oh, come on. Well, I think Sue just got here. Sue is a lady who comes and helps us around the house. She doesn't know I'm filming. Alright, actually, I think that's not so bad. Alright, guys, we're gonna make this work. Okay, we're just gonna try that one more time. Okay, guys? Oh, I don't even know if that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. It's not taking it. So again, this is how not to do things. This is why you need so many tools, because look, I'm messing this up. Oh, I should have just pulled it off and just dealt with it, right? Alright, well, I think that will work. Okay, I figured it out. I got it to work. Persistence is 9, what is it? My go-to quote about persistence. Persistence is failing 19 times and succeeding on the 20th. I don't remember who said that quote, but it is literally like one of my favorite quotes that I've ever read. I love it because it's like me. It's how I do things. So never give up. You just keep doing it until you get it done, right? So anyway, there we go. All right, it'll work, right, guys? It'll work. It's still pretty, and it'll work. All right. There we go. Now, let's not put this upside down, because that would be bad. So, okay, we got that. And now we're We're going to keep that open so it's a little bit flatter. But this kind of measures like just pretty perfectly over here. So, and I just love this picture. I mean, it's just so pretty. I love the illustrations in the back too, but I had a pick and I picked the actual floral decor, so. Alright guys, once we're done with this, I think I'm going to stop it. I know it's another quick video, but what I want to do is go through Shabby Dabby Doodah's mask making playlist and decide what projects I want to make, and then we will do ephemera making together, and I think that'll be really good. Oh, let's just right there. Okay, that'll at least glue, and then I don't have to worry about that popping back up. Glad I decided to do this way instead of okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Okay. Instead of just doing all the tedious stuff on camera. I hope you guys don't mind that that's how I did that. But you know, crafting is awesome, but there are some things that's just, you know, the things that you have to do, like all the inking. It's just, inking is a lot. It is a lot, and it's not exactly fun to watch. Even in videos that I watch, I've been just fast forwarding, like skipping past it. So, because I get bored of, you know, continually watching inking. So, I do try to fast forward through that as much as possible with you guys so you're not bored. But anyway, so let's show you what we got. So again, this is how it closes. We're getting quite thick. So I'm really happy with how this is coming along. So of course, you know, that flips open there. Then that flips open here. That flips open. We've got the envelope folders and our journal, which I'm really happy with how that turned out. I love it. And then our pocket, more pockets, lots of pockets. Lots of pockets for more ephemera. So, anyway, and then you flip that over. Oops. Flippy, flippy. Lots of flips. Let's try that again. Okay, flip that over, and then you open that. Another envelope, some journaling space. I do want to maybe put like a strip of something in there to just cover that white, but I am pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this so far. And then there's the back cover. So no matter what way you put it, it's pretty. I like it. Alright guys, we're done actually covering the folio. So now, in the next video, we will be on to the fun stuff, the decorating. I'm so excited about that. I just wanted to show you also, I told you in another video that my husband makes 3D, my husband has 2 3D printers, and he made me this stamp, which is a sunflower. And so I am like so excited to use this in this book. You can see I haven't even inked on it yet. But I have 3 stamps now that he's made from his 3D printer. So I'll just brag about him a little bit because he's awesome, my husband. So we have the little flower, which I used in the video, the last video of the folio that I published. And so there's that. So we got the little flower. And this one, I know you can't see it, but it's my initials, so that's what I sign things with. I stamp my initials on there. So that's awesome. 3D printing stamps right there. So, alright guys, well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!